What's up, YouTube? It's your Goyle pal JT here, of the dead, of course. I'm going to start off a little series of videos that I'm going to try to finish up, try to do over the next few weeks. I'm going to do my entire, start off by doing my entire VHS collection. And it'll probably be a few parts, because I got, probably got, not as many DVDs as I do, but probably around 50, 60 VHS, something like that. Nothing spectacular, but this part I want to do my big boxes and clamshells. I really enjoy watching other people's VHS updates and DVD updates, but I really like seeing a good VHS update, like whenever somebody just comes across a good find, like Movernoscopy. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, the dude is amazing. He finds awesome stuff, so definitely check him out. I'll put a link somewheres down here, or over there, but definitely check that dude out. And always son of Jack 6, my bro, we got a review thing going on, check that out. And he finds really good stuff, VHS wise and DVD wise. And Movie John, Cyber Ray 1976, and Scott Slasher World, check those dudes out, because they're awesome. Just check them out. Anyways, enough rambling on. As Led Zeppelin would say, let's get into this update or collection video. First up, we got a MGM bookcase of Dream Lover here. The good old-fashioned bookcases of MGM. I've had this for probably a few years now. I still have never watched it. I just can't bring myself to it. The cover looks cool and all, but it just looks like maybe a thriller or something that I wouldn't get into. But maybe on a rainy day I may check it out. Excuse me. I used to have some more of these, but got rid of them. These next few are some Thorn EMI. I think these are also HBO. Thorn EMI was like the same thing, I think, or maybe they only released some stuff together. I'm not sure, but Thorn EMI here. Got Martin, George A. Romero. I've yet to finish this. I've watched parts of this, and it seems to be an okay vampire movie. It's got John Amplis, I think that's how you pronounce his name. He was in Day of the Dead. He's coming to Scarefest this year too, the horror convention that we always go to. But Martin's okay. I like this cover art a lot. Try to get these out of the way here. This next one's a pretty rare little gem here. This is Humongous. Another, no, this isn't Thorn EMI, I'm sorry. It looks to be a lot like it. I don't know if this is cut or not. I'm not sure if there was I think my dog is vomiting under me, but I'm not sure if there's a slipcase to this or what, but Humongous was really cool, like creature movie. This was put out by Embassy, it looks like, 1982. But if love that cover art. If you guys can find Humongous, check that one out. Next few I got up here. I'm gonna try to slow down on these because I don't have as many big boxes and stuff as I'd like to. Because I think big boxes are a key to VHS collecting. I just think they're really cool to watch. To find. Nothing gets you pumped like going in there and seeing some big boxes sitting up on the shelf and you start shaking and you're like, oh, or at least I do. Got some Anchor Bay clamshells here. Got Blood Spattered Bride. Watched this once. It was pretty decent. I guess you'd call it a horror flick. I'm not really sure. I remember a lot of nudity in 70s, naked women. You know what I mean. But one cool thing about these, I'm sure you guys know about this stuff, but if I get this thing open here, cool thing about these Anchor Bay, I don't know if you can see that or not, but these Anchor Bay clams, they have some notes about the movie and stuff inside, or some of them have alternate cover art. You can switch it out. That's pretty cool. Even if a movie's on DVD, if I can find the Anchor Bay clam of it for cheap, $1.50, something like that, I'll pick it up. I got this one for like 75 cents. It was in the basement of a pawn shop. Next one I have here is I Spit on Your Grave, classic exploitation movie. This movie, I'd heard a lot about this, and I always remember that cover art. And I'm sure I wasn't allowed to rent this one as a kid, you know, even though I watched Basket Case and stuff like that. If I took this up there to my mom, she'd probably have been like, no. But I always remember that. And, you know, when I finally got to watch it, it just blew me away. It's classic exploitation. It's also being remade. The remake comes out, I think, in October, but I'm not sure about the remake, but I'll check it out. But, you know, I Spit on Your Grave is classic. This one's cut out of pieces, we'll say. Exterminator 2, another MGM. I guess it was a bookcase once upon a time. Canon MGM release here. This is Mario Van Peebles. It's kind of like a 80s gang movie. I'd like to see the first one. This one, I like this one. A lot of people shit on it or whatever, but you know, I enjoyed this one, and that cover art is amazing. So I want to check out the first one. I'll probably pick it up sometime soon. I got that one in a video store that was selling all their stuff. I got this one for $1, The Ripper. Put out by United Home Video, but this movie was marketed as a Tom Savini movie. You know, they got his face plastered on the cover here, Tom Savini as the Ripper, and he maybe has an appearance of 3 minutes, if that, in this movie. It's a shot on video, 80s piece of crap, but I love it. I mean, it's just my thing. It's so cheesy, and I mean, it may be a step up from shot on video because it looks a little bit better, but you can still tell it's some big camera quality. But this clamshell is really cool, and you know, I was happy to get this for $1. So I read somewhere that Tom Savini, somebody at a convention went up to him and said that this was their favorite movie, and he told him he was sorry, and that he only done it for money pretty much, because they paid him like a few $1,000 or something like that. This next one has really cool cover art. This is Sword of Heaven by Trans World Entertainment, or Transgender Entertainment, as Cyber Ray would call it. That's what John said anyways. But check out that cover art. This is about a sword that's made out of a meteorite from outer space, and it has superpowers. Sounds cool. You know, I've not watched it. I've seen a little bit of it and then I fell asleep. But I love that cover art. Got it on the cheap. My dog's chewing down my table. Quit. Picked up Revenge of Fist of Fury. I've shown this in the update that I did a while back. This is a Unicorn Video clamshell, the only one I own, and this is pretty rare from what I can research on it. It goes for 50 to 80 bucks from what I've seen. It's a kung fu movie, pretty decent kung fu movie. I love these Unicorn boxes. I'd love to have more of these. They're made really slim. Anybody that has a Unicorn big box knows what I'm talking about, but they're just really well made. I really enjoyed them. Next two is some Warner clams I got here. Twilight Zone the movie. Recently picked up the DVD of this. I still have yet to watch it on DVD, but this is classic. You know, I used to watch this all the time. It used to come on Sci-Fi Channel and just various TV channels up, you know, late at night, stuff like that. And just a really good anthology. Even if you're not a fan of the TV show, the movie's very watchable. I mean, but I love the TV show as well. And this next one's one of my favorite VHS that I own. Found this for $1, also at the same place that I got the Ripper. You know, and I seen this sitting down the corner, and I just flipped out because this is, you know, pretty hard to get. This is The Town That Dreaded Sundown, Warner clamshell. And I also had the slipcase of this, but I traded it to Son of Jack. But I just love this clamshell. I love that cover art. It always reminds me of Friday the 13th Part 2. Every time I look at that, you know, it has nothing to do, you know, not even the same kind of movie or anything. But, you know, The Town That Dreaded Sundown, it's classic stuff. Next few are actual big boxes. I only own 3, it looks like, which I need to get more because I just love collecting big boxes. I mean, they just look so good on the shelf, you know. This one's beat all to hell. This is Dynasty of Fear. I don't know anything about this movie. Never watched it. Picked it up for $1, but you know, as you can see, it's pretty beat. I don't know. Looks to be like a thriller. Doesn't have anything on the back. It's put out by Academy, but you know, why not for $1? Got this next one same place, and it's pretty beat too, but this is still cool to have. Silent Night, Deadly Night big box. Got some tapage on the bottom there. I mean, this sucker looks like it's been sitting on the shelf since, it says it's put out in '81. I don't know if this is the actual '81 copy or not, but